Oh boy. Went out to the garden today after a few days off. Oh, here's what I found. Tomatoes, Roma tomatoes. Just lying over. I just finished picking all the okra down through here. Got a basket full. Aromas are just like crazy. And then right around the corner in this aisle, snap beans. Picked twice. Probably have to pull these up, not even worry about picking them anymore. Lima beans have never been picked, are dying on the vines. You can see them turning brown, already gone to seed. That's what happens when you can't get to it in time. Across the aisle, here's those purple hull peas I just did a video about. Showed them barely ready. And here they are now, finished, ready to be picked and pulled up. Again, lima beans dying on the vines. You see them drying out. Snap beans, never been picked. Here they lay, all crispy and brown. These are my big boy tomatoes. I mean, they're just like, oh my goodness. Yeah, they're all in here. All down through there. So anyway, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, and sometimes you have to make the best of what you got. And that's kind of where I'm at today, is trying to catch up. Like I said, I took the weekend off. Whew. And took a day off, so here we are. I know I sounded discouraged in that opening monologue there, but as I walked through the garden, man, it was just depressing, to say the least. So now this is Monday morning, following that Friday and Saturday off. I don't work in the garden on Sunday as a rule, because I spend all my time working on music at the church. But I'm looking at it this morning and walking around here, and you know, you got to rethink it. Like I said in that video earlier, open monologue, you got to, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you got to make the best of what you have. So that's what I'm out here this morning trying to do. I'm picking those purple hull peas. I'm pulling them up. I've got half that bed done right there on the, as you can see, getting a good yield out of them. Then I'm getting them before they completely dried out. So that's good news. And we're going to have a good mess of peas to put in the freezer. The tomatoes, we're going to wait a little bit on those. I still got a counter full that we've got to get chopped up and put in the freezer, so no need to pick what's out here right now and take them in the kitchen and let them just sit in there and age. I'd rather leave them here, and if they get too bad, then I'll give them to the chickens. They absolutely love the tomatoes. So that's kind of where I'm at today. And what do? Do you ever get behind on the garden and you just no way in the world to keep up with it? Gets ahead of you, crops start drying up, things are ready to pick, but you don't have any time to do it, don't have anywhere to put them. This is about the time of the year I start rethinking everything. All right, with the drought, do I do water, drip irrigation, install all that for next year? No. Do I cut the garden in half and don't plant nearly as much next year? All of those things come to mind. But what would you do? What do you do? Because I know every one of us that do any kind of gardening runs into this. If you haven't, hang on, because you will. Let me know. Drop me a comment below and let me know what you do. So here we are, another update for you as we're moving along on this little video about this July disaster. But it's looking better. This is Wednesday morning, which is 2 days after I did that last segment. And so Monday afternoon I worked hard, got some okra picked, pulled up a little bit of squash vines I had left. Got about 5 squash off of them, and that was it. So they're done. But anyway, worked on Monday afternoon. I pulled that bed of peas up and picked all those. Got a real good crop out of that. Tuesday, I came out in the garden and finished up working on some of the tomatoes. I started on those, but also had to work on some things with the chickens and get that took care of. And worked a little bit with the compost pile as I'm putting all this stuff in there. I had to kind of chop some stuff and move some stuff around. But then it had, the wife was in there during the morning hours, and she was chopping tomatoes, trying to get that counter cleaned off. And after lunch, I went in there for a little while and shelled the peas that I had picked for a couple hours till it got late in the afternoon. And after that, I took a break from pea shelling and went outside and cut a little bit of grass because it's overgrown as well. But got that done, and then it come a little thunder shower. So that put me back in the house, and praise the Lord for that rain, because that's the first we've had in a while. That's why everything was so dried up out here. But anyway, spent yesterday getting the peas done, got a lot of tomatoes done. So this morning I'm out here again, a little more positive than I was. The chickens are happy because they're eating all these old tomatoes that's not any good. So yeah, the tomatoes, the chickens are saying, oh, you had a bad tomato day. We'll take them. We'll take them all right here, and won't have to worry about a thing. And so the girls are really working hard at it. Come on out here and get you some tomatoes. Yeah, you too. I think I've got 8 of them out here running around. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I know the white one is sitting on the nest. She's broody right now. So I probably got another one in there trying to lay a little bit. I got another red one somewhere. But anyway, they're enjoying the tomatoes. So that's the one positive thing on the bad tomato crop. But if I can't use them, I put them in here. So they're doing good. They'll have those all gone by the end of the day. So yeah, the chickens are having fun with this. And but I'm out here, I'm finishing up. I just picked all the okra that was ready. I went down through all the big boy tomatoes and picked everything that was on that vine, on the vines that were growing. I'm sure they're about done for the season. We're here in mid-July in Georgia, and with drought conditions and 95 every day it seems like, and certainly the mid to low 90s. And so that's kind of the way it is. Crops start just crashing out and said, I'm done. And so that's what I'm facing, I think. The beans and peas, I'll get to those this afternoon if it doesn't rain. They're talking about more rain. And but other than that, I think I'm starting to get a handle on it a little bit. And like I said, my mind has gotten wrapped around it, so I'm able to think clearly and try to get a strategy to take care of all this stuff. So anyway, I'm out here working, and I'm taking a break, and my break time is over. Let me get back to it. That's it for my, hopefully, garden disaster for the year. I wanted to get over here by the flowers. At least it was one bright spot, and they look pretty good. Certainly got the pollinators all over them today. But I think that's going to do it for this video. Enough bad news. Move on to the good stuff, hopefully in the coming weeks. And right now I'm going to head on out to that porch swing and have me a glass of sweet tea and relax and take it easy the rest of the day. And I appreciate each one of you that's following me. I tell your buddies about it. That's a way to help me grow. And you know, being a gardener, I like to grow. I like to grow stuff. I like to grow what I do. So stay with me on that, and I'll see you in the next one.